discuss about Azure Computer Vision feature. So first of all, let us understand what is computer vision. Computer vision is a field of artificial intelligence that majorly deals with visual perception, in which software or systems will try to derive the meaningful information from the images, videos, or any kind of visual inputs that we give it to it. And it takes action and can make recommendation based on the information that it is able to derive from those images or videos. So when it comes to Azure, Azure offers a resource called Azure AI Vision resource. And this resource has comprehensive set of multiple services in it, which can help us to analyze and extract information from images or from your any visual input that you give to system. So what are those features? So like we have description and tag generation. So when it comes to description, this functionality can generate a natural language caption that can summarize the content that is present in your image. For example, if we take an image where cat is sitting on a couch, and if we provide that image as an input to Azure AI Vision resource, it can generate a caption something like a cat sitting on the couch. And then we have tag generation. Now for this similar image, if you want to generate some important keywords or the keywords that actually depicts the main content in the image, like you have cat, you have couch, you have a pet who is sitting indoors. So some kind of keywords like cat, couch, indoor, pet can be generated using tag generation feature of Azure AI Vision resource. Next, we have object detection. So object detection generally involves identifying some objects within the image and also identifying their locations. For example, if your image contains a car, a dog, or a tree, then service will highlight these objects and it will also specify their positions in the image. Next, we have people detection. So this feature actually detects human figures in the image, and it also can identify their presence, and it can provide the location of those humans within those images. Apart from identifying the humans and their location, there is a provision that it can also identify their attributes like gender, age, like emotions. It can detect whether the people in the image are sad or they are happy. It can also provide certain landmarks of the facial recognition, like it can detect the eyes, nose, and other features on your face. Next, we have image metadata, color and type analysis. So this includes information about image format, whether the image is in JPEG format or PNG format, and it can also provide information about the dimension of the image, what is the width of the image, what is the height of the image, what is the size of the image. And apart from providing those metadata about the image, it can also provide you the information about color and the type. So basically color means what are the main dominant colors in the image which actually identifies the main image highlights in the with respect to color. And when it comes to type, it can determine whether the image is a photograph or a clip art or a line drawing. So this kind of analysis can help you categorize your image more effectively, right? Next, we have category identification. So this functionality classifies the image into predefined categories based on the content in the image. So predefined categories, something like if you have a mountain range which is present in your image. So then you can categorize, or the service can categorize the image as a landscape, or is it something related to nature, right? So it can also provide some landmark identification. Like let's say if your image contains some known landmarks, the service can recognize and it can name them. Like if you have an Eiffel Tower or if you have a Statue of Liberty in your image. So this service can identify those landmarks and it can provide the name also. Next, you have something called background removal. So this feature is used to detect the background of your image and it can remove it. So let's say if you have a requirement that you want an image with a transparent background. So this service can detect that background and it can completely remove it so that you can mask the whole background. Next, you have moderation rating. So moderation rating here means the service can analyze your image and it can detect if your image contains any adult content or any violent content or any other potential inappropriate material. So it provides rating to the image, so which indicates like what level of such content is present in the image. So using that rating, you can moderate your image for your safety and compliance purposes. Next, you have OCR, which is called optical character recognition. So what this feature does is it can read and extract the text from the image. So it can recognize the text in the various languages and it provides that extracted text in a readable format. So it makes it very useful to process any kind of scanned documents if you have, or any receipts or any signs on your image which has some text in it, right? So any kind of text if your image has, you can read those text or you can extract those text from the image in the readable format. Next, you have smart thumbnail generation. So this service can identify main regions of interest that you have within your image and it can create a small thumbnail version of your image. So this ensures that the most important part of your image is retained and is emphasized in your thumbnail that is generated. So that way it can enhance the visual appeal and appearance of your image and make sure that the important part of the image is extracted. So these functionalities of Azure AI Vision enable a wide range of applications from automated content tagging, moderation to detailed image analysis and recognition tasks. So this can, provide valuable insights and it can enhance the usability of your image in various applications. So now when it comes to Azure AI Vision, you can provision a single service resource or you can provision a multi-service Azure AI service resource wherein you can use Azure AI Vision API from multi-service Azure AI service resource. So here I mean to say you can create a multi-service Azure AI service resource and use Azure AI Vision API, or you can create a dedicated Azure AI Vision as a single service resource. Next, when it comes to analyzing an image, Azure AI Vision provides two kind of methods like REST API methods or you can go for SDK. If you want to program in your own programming language, you can go for SDK. Otherwise, you can also utilize Azure Analyze Image REST API method. So here if you see, this is the small code snippet which tells how we can do image analysis. So first you have to import the library called Azure AI.vision.image analysis, and then you have an image analysis client method where you will be passing the endpoint and the key of your Azure AI Vision API. So now if you see here, we are also specifying visual features. So what is this visual features enum? So basically this visual features is nothing but where you specify whether you want to generate the tags, or you want to identify the objects, or you want to identify people. So what kind of capability you want your service or your method, image analysis method, to bring. So what you want to do basically with this is your AI vision image analysis method. So you can whatever task you want to achieve, you can specify in your visual features enum. Now the output of your Azure AI Vision API is JSON document, which is in this format, where it will generate the model version. It also generates the text, it also generates the confidence value, so which depicts like how confident your API is in detecting this particular text. It also provides the bounding box, which is nothing but your coordinates of your location of that particular text or object that it has identified. So basically this JSON document provides detailed analysis of your image, any captions, confidence codes, or bounding boxes for your identified elements. So by specifying what kind of visual features you want to analyze, you can determine what information the response will include. So next we have two very important features of this particular Azure AI Vision API, wherein you are using image analysis, is generating thumbnail and removing background. So if you see these two images here, we have completely removed the background. So using this remove background feature will definitely help, okay, when you want to do some kind of image processing, or you want to apply different backgrounds, or you want to isolate the objects. So this is very important. And also this thumbnail generation. So thumbnail generation here is something like you are generating a important part of your image from your complete image. So it is basically removing any kind of unnecessary features. Okay, so this will provide a smaller version of your image, and it will actually uh, is used for applications where you want to display a preview. Okay, so Azure AI Vision can generate thumbnails with custom dimensions and aspect ratios. So basically that means if you want to just focus on the main subject of your image, so then you can use this generate thumbnail feature. So this was about analyzing an image using Azure AI Vision resource. Thank you.